So I'm eating toast right now. And yesterday at the store, I decided to buy this bread that's like not my regular bread because it's a bread that my kid won't eat, okay? And I am just realizing I haven't bought it for months because I've been like, I could just eat the bread my kid eats, and then I'm only buying one loaf of bread, and like I don't need to buy two loaves of bread. The loaf of bread costs like $3, right? I'm tasting this and I'm like, oh my God, I love this bread. It's so good, right? It's like, why was I not spending the $3 to buy myself the separate loaf of bread that I really enjoy? Like I'm a grown-ass adult. I have $3 extra a week for sure. Like, what is that about? And I was talking to someone else yesterday about like they had like this piece of candy and or it was a piece of gum. It was a piece of gum and they were like saving it because like they should save it for some like special magical moment when they're gonna really enjoy the gum. And I have done that my whole life. Like when I was little, I would save my Halloween candy to the point that on Halloween the following year, I still had a full bag of Halloween candy. And like one time I was given this white chocolate, like sculpted white chocolate thing. Excuse me. It was like an angel. It was beautiful. It looked like a figurine, right? But it was out of white chocolate. And I saved it because it was so pretty and I didn't want to eat it because I didn't want to like waste it. Um, until it got like moldy several years later. I mean, maybe like moldy, but it like corroded and like was not edible anymore. So like obviously it has to do with scarcity, but I think it also has to do with like this idea like don't waste it or like something about like is it like can you just like indulge? I think there's a hesitance to indulge in like exactly what sounds wonderful. And I've always been curious like what makes certain people able to access that and other people not able to access that. Because like I grew up around people who would like get manicures or like get $200 haircuts or like buy makeup that was very expensive. And I think part of maybe what allowed them to like indulge in those things, because to me, those things seem like very self-serving, like not about anyone else. But maybe to them, they were putting that in the category of like, I'm doing this to look good for other people, which is like a way that I keep the social programming going. And so it's like my responsibility to look fancy. But like, for example, I also put on this new shirt today, which is from the Goodwill. So it's not like actually new, but I had like I've been feeling like my clothes are too small lately. And so I went to the Goodwill and like got a bunch of bigger clothes because bigger clothes make me feel really comfortable. And this is just like a really worn in, like super cozy. I can have like my hands in it, big shirt. And this morning I was like, okay, I want this shirt and I want these like culotte type pants things, which I think are technically pajama pants that I also got at the Goodwill that I like cut the waist so they're like really loose. Um, and I was like, this is like not an outfit, right? But like, what makes an outfit? And like, if you think about like 3-year-olds, they indulge in like everything. They're like, I'm gonna wear my favorite shirt with my favorite pants. And like 10 of, I remember when I was 7, I wanted to, for my school picture, to wear like 4 different color bows in my hair because it just felt like indulgent. Like I just wanted like all of the bows, right? And it felt like a special occasion. And so I wanted like all my special things and like that indulgence. Where does that go? Does that have to do with um like puritanical, like religious thinking? Like you don't want to be indulgent? I don't know, but I want to bring the indulgence back. Like I just want to wear like all of the things that make me feel so comfy and cozy and happy. I want to eat the things that make me feel comfy, cozy, happy. Like I want to do the things like I want to luxuriate. I want that to be like when people are like, "Oh, like what's your experience of Gizikaya?" I want them to be like, "Oh, they're like so luxuriant. Like they like luxuriate in everything. They just are like doing all of the creature comforts. And especially when I talk to people who are like really honed in on this like 2027 thing or like the world is ending or like everything's gonna go to shit. I'm like, even more so, like I just like if the world is about to crumble, like I hope you find me on my couch, like eating this toast and wearing pajamas and like luxuriating. Yeah, permission to indulge. That is what I want to give myself more of. Okay, love you.